An historic mausoleum gets some help from the community. Marshall White has more in this week's Property of the Past.
It's the last resting place for a doctor, but it's also a first at Mount Mora Cemetery.
We are at Dr. George Catlett's mausoleum. This was the first mausoleum built at Mount Mora in 1886.
His name, Catlett, is engraved in the granite stone of the Gothic Revival style mausoleum, but his first didn't come only at the cemetery.
Dr. Catlett was the first superintendent of the State Lunatic Asylum No. 2. Now, we're more politically correct today, but that was the title of that institution.
This and other markers from the past get a little TLC thanks to cemetery volunteers.
It was selected by an Eagle Scout, a young man from Troop 45, to be his project because there had been damage over the years and weathering. And you'll notice over the door there is a glass, and it was broken, but it had the Masonic emblem etched. And of course we didn't want to lose that, and he was able to take it out and learn how to glue glass back together and reinstall that. And so it was a special project to be able to save the mausoleum for this cemetery.
With this week's Property of the Past, I'm Marshall White for St. Joe Now.
And also you can find out more about the doctor at the St. Joseph Glore Psychiatric Museum. Voices of the Past event. It's going to be held October 29th and 30th. Reservations are required for this annual event, and you can also find out more in Marshall White's article, Property of the Past, in Monday's edition of your St. Joseph News Press. We thank you for spending part of your weekend with us here on St. Joe Now. It's your weather, your news on your time. I'm Bob Heater. Thanks for joining us, and have a great Friday night.